अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारंभ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः समे प्रियः. Hello friends, this is the 16th Shloka of the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this Shloka in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the Shloka says, Anpekshah Suchirdaksha, which means disinterested in the world, clean, efficient. Udasino Gatvyatha, which means indifferent, one whose distractions have ended. Sarvarambha Parityagi, which means who has renounced all industries. Yo mad bhakta same priya, which means that devotee of mine is dear to me. So here Shri Krishna is saying that a devotee of mine who is disinterested in the world, whose mind is clean, he is efficient, who is indifferent to this world, and who has become free from distractions, who has renounced all industries, that devotee of mine is dear to me. So, in the previous shlok, we understood that we fail to attain our original state of peace because we are seeking excitement in this world. Now, here Shri Krishna is describing a person who does not seek excitement in this world, and so this will give you an idea as to how you can be a person who is situated in himself, satisfied within himself, not really seeking any excitement. So, when a person becomes disinterested in the world, what happens is that he gains freedom from the distractions, and therefore his mind becomes clean. So, there is a lot of garbage that is thrown at us at all points of time. Whenever we engage in this world, we start to collect lot of this garbage. You can look at it from the example of stock market, So there is a lot of events that are going on in this world at one point of time. Political parties are coming into power, nations are fighting wars, there are natural calamities which are coming, so on and so forth. There are so many of these things that are going on. Now, such events often cause a change in the stock market value. The stock market goes up and goes down based on these events that are going on. But if you look at the stock market in general, then you will see that the stocks in general, in the long term, they go up. So from the response to this stock market, you can see the difference between a cluttered mind and a clean mind. A cluttered mind is the one who will pay attention to all these small events that are happening in this world, and he will say, oh, based on this event, stock market went up or stock market went down. So he basically forms theories within his mind based on whatever information is thrown at him, and based on that he then starts to predict the future. He starts to make predictions about future, and he thinks about the future. So such a mind is a cluttered mind, which is taking all the information that is coming to him into his mind and then forming theories and try to optimize his life and optimize his returns. While a clean mind is the one who will not pay attention to all of this information, because he knows that in the long run the stock market goes up. So he will stop paying attention to all of these information. He will just invest, and then he will forget. He forget for a very long period of time, because he knows that in the short period these changes will keep happening, but in the long run it will go up. And so by not really paying too much attention to the stock market, he would save a lot of time and lot of energy. So that is what a clean mind is. And such a person in the end will end up making more profit than the one who was paying attention to all these fluctuations and trying to make a profit out of it. Why? Because he is using his mind to predict future, which is very difficult to predict. Human mind is very complicated, and so the way people behave is very complicated. You cannot really predict it. So you have to simplify things. But a cluttered mind will complicate things. And so he will end up not really making too much money, actually, in this case. I mean, you can look at it from traffic also. A person jumps lanes here and there and tries to get ahead of others. He eventually ends up being at the same place as a person who just took one lane and kept driving in the same lane. The person who kept driving in the same lane actually saved a lot of mental energy by not really, engaging with all the traffic. So that is what a clean mind is, which is efficient. So that is what Shri Krishna is saying over here, that instead of paying attention to everything which is going on in this world, if you were to just pay attention to one thing and just do that thing, and ignore everything else, then you will have a clean mind. You will free your mind up with all the distractions, and you will become very, very efficient, because you will save a lot of energy. This way, if a person lives his life, then he will be really living a quality life, because it's not distracted by all the things. It's just doing one thing, and he's doing one thing with full pleasure. Now on top of it, if the person renounces the fruits of all the actions, then that person is living in bliss. So that person becomes very, very dear to the Lord, because he is completely peaceful. He is just doing what he loves to do. He has given up all fruits of actions, and he is not distracted by anything. So that is what we should all target towards: removing all the distractions, cleaning our mind, keeping it focused on just one thing, and then doing that thing efficiently. If we can do that, our quality of life will improve a lot, and we will become dear to the Lord. So that was the message of this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.